30 GOP congressmen attacked by rabid liberals. Trump is about to address the nation. Up until recently, many Americans lived in a bubble. That bubble consisted of the belief that the two political parties were only at odds in an ideological sense, and everybody really wanted what was best for everyone else. Sadly, that bubble was burst when one lone gunman decided to take the ideological war and turn it into an actual war with bullets and blood and victims. This brought home the fact that not all of these sideways comments about doing whatever it takes and taking to the streets are being taken metaphorically. These dedicated followers are actually taking this stuff to heart and making the battle against the Republicans very personal. While that shooting was the most notable and violent attempt on the lives of Republican congressmen, it was far from the only way their lives have been endangered. These men and women on the front lines of freedom in Washington have been the target of escalating attacks for some time, and it has time to get to the bottom of it all. Here's a list, though it has far from exhaustive, of some of the worst attacks on our congressmen and women. Via Washington Free Beacon. A total of 30 Republican members of Congress have either been attacked or revealed that they were the victim of a death threat since the beginning of May. May 8, Monday Wright, 35, was arrested after stalking Representative David Kustoff, Tennessee, and trying to run him off the road. After pulling over, Wright began to scream and strike the windows on Kustoff's car and even reach inside the vehicle. May 9, Virginia Representative Tom Garrett needed heavy security at a town hall after receiving a series of death threats in May that police deemed to be credible and real. "This is how we going to kill your wife," one message said. Others detailed how they would kill his children, and even his dog. May 12, a town hall participant accosted North Dakota Representative Kevin Cramer, shoving fake dollar bills into his suit jacket. A Cramer supporter grabbed the same man by the neck. Both men were ejected by law enforcement, but neither were charged. May 12, a Tucson, Arizona school district employee was arrested by the FBI for sending several death threats to Arizona Representative Martha McSally. The man threatened to shoot McSally and told her to be careful because her days were numbered. May 21, Florida Representative Ted Yoho described his office getting vandalized by protesters. One female constituent left a voicemail on an office answering machine, promising, "Next time I see you, I am going to beat your f***ing ass." June 14, Senators Rand Paul, Key, and Jeff Flake, Arizona, and Reps. Steve Scalise, Kevin Brady, Texas, Jack Bergman, Michigan, Mike Bishop, Michigan, Mike Conaway, Texas, Roger Williams, Texas, John Mullen, Michigan, Gary Palmer, Alabama, Chuck Fleischman, Tennessee, Ron DeSantis, Florida, Barry Loudermilk, Georgia, Mark Walker, NC, Steve Pierce, NM, Brad Wenstrup, Ohio, Rodney Davis, IL, Jeff Duncan, SC, Trent Kelly, Miss, Mo Brooks, Alabama, and Joe Barton, Texas, were attacked by a gunman during a baseball practice in Alexandria, Virginia. Scalise, the House Majority Whip, was shot in the hip, and remains in the hospital. 4 others were injured, including a staffer for Williams and 2 Capitol Police officers assigned to Scalise. The same day, New York Representative Claudia Tenney received an email reading, "1 down, 216 to go." June 17, Missouri Representative Ann Wagner revealed that she had gotten 5 death threats in the weeks leading up to the Scalise shooting. Wagner said that protesters had been vandalizing my home, showing up with masks and gravestones, and laying down on my driveway and drawing chalk outlines of dead bodies. Picketing my church at 8 and 10 o'clock Mass. June 22, an Ohio man was arrested for leaving a voicemail threatening the life and family of Representative Steve Stivers, Ohio. "We're coming to get every goddamn one of you and your families. Maybe the next one taken down will be your daughter. Huh? Or your wife. Or even you," the man said. The same day, Utah Representative Jason Chaffetz played a threatening voicemail he had received on Fox and Friends. "I suggest you prepare for the battle, motherfucker. And apocalypse comma, the caller yelled. Because we are going to hunt your ass down, wrap a rope around your neck, and hang you from a lamppost. There are always going to be crazy people out there who think it's okay to try and threaten and intimidate people. Whether that's because they don't believe in what the Congress people are doing or just because they're real lunatics. Nobody thinks that this will all just go away, however, it's about time that we stop encouraging it. The politicians we send to Washington are meant to do metaphorical war and solve problems without violence. We have a group of men and women whom we send to deal with the problems that require lethal force, but they don't wear suits and ties. And if things keep getting out of hand like this, the government will have no choice but to use some of those people to deal with the problem. You'd just better hope you're not on the wrong end of that confrontation, because your liberal rhetoric won't do you much good then.